lot of times I will talk to parents who have adult children who fit that category, and I will ask them, what means of communication have been provided for this person? And they will either say, well, nobody ever, we tried to get them to speak and it didn't work, or we tried PECs and it didn't work. And I say, well, did you try anything else? Well, no, those didn't work, so we figured it's not going to happen. And the statistics say that when you look at kids who are 9 years old and they aren't speaking, and then you look at them again when they're 25 years old, only a quarter of them are still not speaking. So if you're talking to parents who have young kids that are like that, remind them that they don't know their child's growth path. That most kids in that situation end up being able to, at minimum, address their needs. You know, I'm hungry, stop that. You know, they will have some level of communication. Another thing that I see a lot is that autistic children, there's so much focus on speaking that they don't get offered other methods. And the therapist may say, well, we don't want them to rely on these other things. We want them to speak because life will be so much easier. And this is true, life is much easier if you can speak to express your needs. But when you don't offer other things, you end up running the risk that you're going to have an adult who has no means of communication. And people need to be offered PECs. They need to be offered American Sign Language. They need to be offered the Rapid Prompting Movement, RPM. They need to be offered anything that is out there to see if anything, pointing to pictures, anything. Don't give up if one or two methods don't work. Keep working on speech. You don't have to stop trying to get speech, but work on other things. Speech is not the be-all, end-all. There's a really great movie called Wretches and Jabberers that follows two men who are adult, non-speaking autistics traveling the world, meeting other non-speaking autistics, all of whom type to communicate. And there's a really wonderful scene where Tracy Thresher, one of the two men, goes to his local politician and using his keyboard lobbies for things for autistic people. The people who never speak with their mouths still have a lot to say. And it's our job to help them find the way that works for them to say those things and to never give up on people